I have a word for anyone who is in a waiting season or just in a season of life where you are constantly doubting the Lord. I am in Exodus. I'm at the part where the Israelites have really started the journey in the wilderness for their 40 years. You hear me talk about this a lot when I'm referring to the waiting season because I fully believe that when you are constantly in a state of doubt, it will take you much longer to get to the promised land, the blessing, the word God gave to you, whatever it is, the healing. If you are constantly in a state of doubt, if you are constantly questioning the Lord, if you're constantly giving into the lies and the negativity that the enemy puts in front of you, I believe that it does hinder you. God is all knowing. He already knows what you're going to do. But I will tell you, when your mindset changes and you stop doubting the Lord and you start standing and walking in faith and in what the Lord has spoken to you, what the Lord has revealed to you, or the prayers that you are standing on, believing that the Lord will come through for you, you will get there much faster. Even if you are not in a waiting season, this is for you. The Israelites constantly, from the very beginning, moan and groan and complain. There's no water, there's no food, nothing. Now, I can understand because we're human. When you have children and you're like, there's no water or food in sight, you become a little worried. But what I've learned is God doesn't need to keep proving himself to you. He's going to provide for you. Let's say like you're in another waiting season, because we enter so many waiting seasons. We enter so many rough seasons in life that there's not just one. So when you look back and you see the miracles and all the times that God has already come through for you, that should be enough for you to stop doubting him. The Lord just parted the Red Sea for them. The Lord just sent 10 plagues on the Egyptians. And the Israelites are still in disbelief that God is the one who brought them out of Egypt. They were singing praises to him. They knew it was the Lord, but then as soon as things start to get a little harder, they start to doubt the Lord. Then the Lord rains down manna from the sky, provides quail for them to eat. And then they continue on their journey, and they seem to forget all those miracles that had probably happened within the last month. They seem to forget it as soon as things get hard again, and they start complaining and doubting again. We can constantly see how irritated Moses gets, how irritated the Lord gets. God is just continuing with so much mercy and patience, continues to provide for them, literally bringing water out of a rock. And yet these people still seem to be forgetting all of the miracles God did, thinking that he's not going to provide for them, literally saying things such as, you just brought us out here to die. We would have been better off in Egypt when we had all the meat and bread that we could possibly want to eat. They literally are saying things like that when they were enslaved. Ungrateful. But how many times do we act like that? When you are in a low place and all of the things that God has provided for you, every single thing that God has done for you goes right out the window because you allow your emotions to take over and you idolize and you put your emotions and your feelings on a pedestal instead of actually standing in truth in the word and on all the testimonies that God has already done in your life. Don't allow doubt hinder you from reaching the blessing, from reaching the promise, from reaching the answered prayer that you have been sitting in, praying for to come through. Because I guarantee you, and there is proof, the Lord will test you. He is testing your faith. In testing our faith, we draw closer to him and our faith grows. I don't know about you, but I want to have a strong, firm foundation of faith all throughout my life, because life doesn't get easier. We go through seasons, and I want to be prepared and have a firm foundation when the next thing comes. Don't allow the doubt to hinder you, because you don't want to be in the waiting for 40 years and something that could have been avoided had you changed your outlook, your mindset, and got rid of the negativity and the lies of the enemy. Don't be like the Israelites and prolong your journey.